I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world, guys and gals. I'm so grateful that you are listening, subscribing, commenting. I really appreciate the support. And if you're interested in supporting me further, you can always do that by going to my Ko-fi link. It's in the description below. In this one, I wanted to speak to you about gratitude and how I really believe that gratitude, along with its cousin love, literally those are the two things that are the pills, the magic pills that all of us are looking for. That one, that pill that's supposed to transform our lives or transform ourselves or transform our bodies, transform our relationships, or get us that dream life that we want to live. I really do believe, from what I've been reading and from what I've been experiencing for myself, that literally gratitude is that magic pill that we're looking for, along with its cousin love. I think they're both very interconnected with each other, and I'm just going to use gratitude in the rest of the video, but know that they are both very connected to each other. In general, if you guys have read anything about gratitude, you know that it is powerful beyond measure. It literally is actually the easiest thing you can do on the planet, right? I mean, you're sitting there feeling gratitude, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing more to it. You just feel that feeling, that immense feeling of gratefulness for everything that you are, everything that you have, everything that you've been given, everything that you haven't been given. You just feel grateful for everything, and that's it. It's just a feeling, and that feeling in itself can create so much in your life. And I've noticed for myself specifically that the more I practice the feeling of gratitude, and I wasn't very grateful when I was younger. I was grateful enough, but I wasn't as grateful as I am right now. And I do notice the older that I get, the more grateful I become. The more grateful I automatically become. And the easier it becomes for me to feel the feeling of gratitude just on a general basis. Every morning when I wake up nowadays, it's my practice. And it's an automatic practice now, actually, really. I don't think about it. In the past, I would actually be like, all right, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write down what I'm grateful for. And I'm going to do a journal about it. And I'm going to, I actually made it a practice so that I would have it ingrained into me. But nowadays, I actually just automatically wake up with a feeling of gratitude in my heart, in my mind, and in my soul. As soon as I wake up on that bed behind me, as you guys can see, I'll wake up and instantaneously the first thought that I have in my mind is, man, I slept like a baby. No matter how I slept, really. Usually I sleep very well. So I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I slept so well. I had the best dreams. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to be alive. I'm so grateful for this new day that I've been given. And that is usually how I start off my day every single day. And so, as I said, an automatic thing, because as soon as I wake up, I'm comfortable, I'm cozy, the quilt is comfortable, my bed is comfortable, and any bed really, here or Chiang Mai or wherever I am, I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I'm grateful for the fact that I am awake again. I've been given this new day. I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm here. I'm not dead. I didn't fall asleep and then die in my sleep. I'm still here and I'm alive and I'm healthy. And I can see and I can touch, I can feel. My limbs still work. And so basically, there's a lot to be grateful for already. And so I start off my day like that. And then throughout the day, as time goes on, I feel grateful for the water that I have, or the delicious food that my mom cooks, or the the restaurants that I go to in Chiang Mai, or the fact that I can walk around, the fact that the sun is shining today, which is really nice, the fact that there's a beautiful breeze, the fact that actually the air in Canada and Toronto is so clean. Oh my God. I mean, I walk around outside and I don't have to wear a mask. I've been wearing a mask for the last 4 months in Chiang Mai, almost 4 months, more than that maybe. And it just feels so good to be able to walk around without a mask. My lungs feel so happy. There's so much to be grateful for, obviously. Not that I'm saying that everything is always absolute perfection, almost close, but it is. But, I'm just saying that in general, whatever I can feel grateful for, I feel grateful for it. And I feel grateful for it not only out loud, so I actually say it out loud. Usually I'm by myself anyways, or if I'm walking around by myself outside, it's fine. I'm talking to myself, it's okay. But I'll say it out loud and I'll really try to feel that feeling of gratitude in my heart. I'll really feel my heart thumping in my chest and feel that gratitude just thumping through every single cell in my body. And that feeling just rejuvenates me. I'll literally go around bouncing on my toes because It feels so good to be alive. I'm walking around basically like a gratitude machine. I am basically a huge gratitude ball, right? And I am Boom and I'm gratitude. That's how I should introduce myself. And so I wanted to really say that for me, especially in my life, the reason I'm able to live such an awesome life right now, I really do believe is because of the practice of gratitude that I have ingrained into myself and into my routine. As I said previously, I used to do the gratitude practice, but it was very non automatic. I had to really force myself to feel it. But as time goes on and the more you practice it, the more you just say it out loud. At first, you're just going to be saying the words. At first, you're going to be like, I feel grateful for my fingers. I feel grateful for, like children when they repeat some words or when they're reading a paragraph, they're very automaton about it, very zombie like. Perhaps in the beginning, you're going to be like that. You're going to have to force yourself to feel it. You're going to have to force yourself to say these words. And that's okay because that's the beginning step of everything, of anything, right? And so you do that in the beginning, but as time goes on, and I notice for myself very quickly, you're going to start really noticing things in your surroundings that you're grateful for. You're going to be grateful for your iPhone or your Android, whatever you have, because it allows you to connect with people all around the world. You're going to be grateful for your MacBook because it allows you to talk to people that are back in Chiang Mai or your friends that are all over the world. You're going to be grateful for all the books that you have because you get to read all these beautiful stories or these interesting thoughts from other people. Things like that. I mean, like, there's so much, at least as an individual in the Western world, I know that we have so much. We have an overabundance of things to be grateful for, really. But, we don't actually really pay attention to it because we always just want more and more and more and more. We're not satisfied with what we have, not grateful for it, because we're always thinking about, okay, what else can I get? What more can I buy? What more can I get? And so I feel like if we could just really feel gratitude for what we have right now, we wouldn't have this incessant desire and need in order to fill our closets and our garages and our homes with all of this stuff that we don't actually need, we don't actually use. Okay, I'll give you a quick example in my life. I don't actually even live in Canada anymore. I come here for a holiday, maybe 3, 4, 5 months of the year, sometimes 6 months. But usually now in the winter time, I'm here right now, and it's actually really cold outside. But really, if I think about it, I usually would only need maybe 1 or 2 jackets, like a springish jacket, like an autumn jacket, and a winter jacket, right? But considering the fact that I don't actually even spend that much time in winter time here, I still have about 6 or 7 jackets that I've accumulated from the past. Now, I try as much as possible to not buy any more jackets, and I haven't bought any new winter jackets or coats in, I would say, 4 or 5 years now, more than that. But this is just the number of jackets that have been left behind from the fact that I used to buy a ton of jackets every year. And this is what people do in Canada. Even though they have perfectly good winter coats, they will still go out every winter and buy a new jacket, a new coat, depending on the fashion styles and things like that, right? Why? Because they're not grateful, or they don't think it's enough what they have already, right? I'm not saying that they should never buy anything and we should just all become like ascetics, right? Obviously not. But in general, the thing that they're going out to buy is happiness. They're not going out to buy a jacket or a winter coat. They're going out to buy happiness because they're not satisfied or grateful for what they have already. But if they started feeling that feeling of gratitude or gratefulness, then they wouldn't go out searching for happiness out there because they would already have it inside them, right? They'd already be that grateful, awesome person who's like, yeah, I love my life. I love everything I have. I have amazing things already. I'm really grateful. And they would go out, even if they bought something from that space, it would come from a space of not wanting or neediness or clinginess or desire, but from a place of, all right, you know what? My jacket's tearing. I need a new jacket. I'm going to go buy a new jacket. That's it. It won't be associated with, oh, if I buy a new jacket, then I'm going to look really good and people are going to love me and they're going to accept me, especially if the jacket is really expensive. And if it's a designer jacket, then people are going to respect me even more. And I'm going to get all these friends from it. Maybe I'll even start dating this guy that I want, things like that. I'm making up stuff here. It's just a jacket. But a lot of us associate a lot of things with our stuff, right? A lot of emotions and feelings, especially of happiness and contentment, We're not going to receive it from that item. Obviously, we know that. I mean, I hope we know that. But we still try over and over again, of course. But that's what the thing is about gratitude or gratefulness, that if we keep on feeling that feeling of gratefulness or gratitude, we won't actually go out searching for all of these things. We'll know that it's within us. It's here. It's in our heart. And we just have to feel that feeling of gratefulness and that happiness that we're looking for, that joyfulness, that serenity, that contentment is here. And we'll be able to feel it over and over and over again. As soon as we feel gratefulness, we'll feel that feeling of serenity, that feeling of contentment, of happiness. And it's all interconnected, really. It's actually really fascinating if you read up on it. If you guys have any questions about this, I mean, there's a lot more that I want to say on the subject, and maybe I'll do another video on it. But I'd love to hear your questions or comments or ideas or insights on this. Share them in the comments below, and I shall obviously answer your questions in a follow-up video. What are your experiences with gratitude? Do you have a daily gratitude practice or not? Why not? I'd love to hear all of that as well. Again, thank you so much for listening, for watching, and I shall see you the next time around. Bye for now.